Guys, welcome back to another exciting episode of Doug Goes Places. Today we are in London, England, on the first leg of a little Euro journey, taking us from the UK to Norway and then back to the UK with some steps on the way. Come with me, we're going to go explore the city, we're going to eat a lot of good food and just check things out. So let's go!
It's Doug Goes Places, 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 it's Doug Goes Places with Doug.
Hey guys, today we are starting off our journey with a red-eye flight from New York City to London, England.
And then ended at King's Cross Station, probably the most beautiful train station I've ever seen in my entire life. And the good news is it was directly attached to the hotel that I was staying at, the St. Pancras.
This hotel was amazing. I felt like it was in Harry Potter land, which I actually probably was. But this was one of the coolest hotels I have ever stayed in. It's built directly inside of an old train station where they built the new train station basically right on top of. The entire place was incredible, top to bottom. The rooms were amazing with views of the station. The pool and amenities were also insane. This place is a vibe and a must stay, or at least hang out at. I have a whole separate video just on this hotel that you can check out later, and I'll link that down below. Starting off the trip, I was pretty close to the Camden area of London, so decided to check that off the list first.
Quick 24 hours in London, around like King's Cross, St. Pancras area. It's Sunday, so pretty today. Gonna walk around, see some sights, shop some shops, maybe get a Sunday roast later. We'll see.
First stop was the British Library, which was an amazing building and just a few steps from the hotel.
Walking is the best way to get acquainted with a new city and see all the sights. Today was absolutely beautiful. It was a perfect day, and I was fully ready to get my 1 million steps in.
All right, guys, we've entered Insanity Zone in the Camden markets. Pretty wild.
Camden is a pretty hectic, crazy part of the city, but I love it. There's a ton of people everywhere. There's a bunch of markets and just people on the street doing crazy stuff. So it's always a fun vibe. I love watching the longboats go through the locks and just cruise on the canals. So had to step into Three Locks Brewing Company for a quick beer and just watch some of the boats go by. After that beer, I could feel the red eye already catching up to me, so needed to grab some iced coffee, so stepped into Blank Street for a quick iced Americano while I continued my walk through Camden Town. Camden is a crazy part of the city, but I love it. There's lots of cool shops, good restaurants, lots of things to do. So it was a great start to the journey as I made my way to some of the more touristy stuff in the city, like Buckingham Palace, St. James Park, and my favorite, Big Ben.
All right, we're out of the market. That place was nuts, but pretty fun, I guess. Lots of food, 1 million people, nice views of the locks and the longboats. Let's keep going. We've made it to the palace. We're hanging out with some guards, some goobers, a bunch of Canadians. Look at those guys. It's kind of nice. Nice little walk, a little trot.
We made it to Buckingham Palace, always a cool place to visit. This building is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, the Queen was not home today, so I didn't get a chance to meet her, but we got to see some of the always hilarious King's Guards posted up.
We're on the hunt for Big Ben, boys and girls. Big Ben.
St. James Park is absolutely beautiful, and it was an amazing day for a stroll. I'm pretty sure I had the same idea as about 1 billion other people in the city, but always a good time, especially when there are crazy guys with 1 million parrots all over them. London is hilarious.
Guys, I just went to the toilets in St. James Park, and they charge you to get in. It cost 20p for me to go pee.
Finally made it over to Big Ben, one of my favorite sites in the city. Also had the backdrop of some strange protests going on in the middle of the square, and I said, you know, why not? Let's rip some Pokemon cards. No hits today, but that was still fun. Wanted to keep this walk across the city going, so decided to cross Westminster Bridge, and that bridge is insane. The water is gross. There are all kinds of shenanigans and hooliganism going on. People are gambling their life savings. Some people are selling sausages. Wild place, but love it.
Wow, the water is so beautiful and green and disgusting. Nice. All right, 10 hours in London down. That was the scariest bridge in the world. So many people. Big sausages. People gambling their life away to find the ball. Getting a little bit hungry. We're gonna go find a giant pile of Sunday roast somewhere.
In my odyssey across the city, I hit another side quest and ended up in the Southbank area, where I stumbled into some weird Champions League football celebration. So, of course, had to check it out and take my picture with the Champions League trophy.
Soho. We're almost at the Roast Palace, traditional Sunday meat mountain. This is the grand tour, guys. Quick detour into Chinatown. Oh, look at that. I don't know why they're playing American rock music in Chinatown. Living on a prayer.
After another odyssey through Chinatown, I finally made my way back into Soho, where I found Blacklock. This place has some of the best Sunday roast in the city, and I was super excited. They are a chain and have a few locations, but the Soho one might be the coolest.
We've made it to Sunday roast.
I grabbed myself a gin cocktail and ordered the mixed roast, and that came with roasted lamb, roasted beef, roasted pork loin, and a mountain of roasted vegetables, all smothered in their signature incredible gravy. Guys, this was one of the best meals in London I think I've ever had. And of course, they're gonna give you toothpicks at the end, because you need them.
Guys, the Sunday roast was pretty insane. Definitely recommend that. 24 hours.
Heading back to my hotel in St. Pancras, I was going to go through King's Cross Station and definitely needed to hit a quick detour.
Quick detour. We're going to platform 9 3/4, King's Cross.
I didn't really realize the Harry Potter store was here until I passed it in the station, but being a big fan, I had to check it out. So I popped in for a wand to bring back to Monet.
The Harry Potter shop is incredible. It's fun, it's magical, and they have anything you could possibly want. Costumes, food, accessories, and of course, wands. The people are so nice and friendly and helpful. It's just a magical spot to be. Definitely recommend making a visit.
The boy who lives come to...
Doc? We have secured the wand.
Tried to get a picture at the famous platform 9 3/4, but the line was extremely long and I didn't have time for that. After a long day walking across London and an even longer red-eye flight, I was exhausted. So had to head back to the hotel and enjoy it and have a good night's sleep before my journey to the next stop on our tour, Oslo, tomorrow.
It's a nice morning. T-minus 3 more hours in London before I'm out. Was so tired and jet lagged yesterday, but after walking 50 million steps, I hit the pool, hit the steam room at the hotel. Now fully recharged. A couple hours more, gonna grab a full English fry up, then I'm out of here.
With only a couple of hours left in my trip, it wouldn't be a proper stay in London without a full English breakfast. So headed over to the Half Cup to grab a full English and some tea before I hit the road for the airport. Look at this fry up. You got eggs on toast, a pot of beans. You got fried potato toasties, streaky bacon, fried tomatoes. I don't understand how people don't like this. This is amazing.
Great breakfast. Just gonna head back to the hotel, which is right behind me. But gonna grab my stuff and then get out of here. Guys, this is the most beautiful train station I think I've ever been in. It is so cool. The hotel is literally built next to it, because it used to be the old train station. And they just built the new one right on top, I guess. We're on the train.
24 hours in London done. I would call that a success. I had a great time just exploring the city, taking in all the scenes and sights, and eating some great food. Now it's time for a little jaunt to a couple other places before I come back to London to eat more food, take a journey to Wembley, and just explore the rest of the city. So thank you guys so much for watching. And again, like and subscribe if you like videos like this. Peace.